Uh, The Legend of Cat Widow. And you know there's a whole another game that ties to this game too, that I'm gonna play after this. Don't know if I'm gonna sleep at all tonight. Nah. Yeah, if I dream about this game, and there will be some interesting dreams.
We're really going to do it, aren't we?
Yes, Mitzi. You will finally get your closure. Maybe I will get mine too.
Did you take that map with you?
Yes.
We can always refer to it if we get lost.
I've lived in this building for many years. I won't get lost, Mitzi.
But it'd be a good idea to cross people off. Once we're sure it's not them, it might give us a clear picture of how far we've got. Right. Okay. Good luck, Mrs. A.
Mitzi, are you sure you're feeling up to it? This recent incident, it must have been pretty tough for you.
No, I'm good. Never felt better, Mrs. A.
Well, that was a quick loading. Anyway. Okay, so we have to use her to pick. Let's start from the top. Have a look up there. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. So I mean, just looking at this is painful. Bad memories, huh? These cables are hanging loose. I don't think that's very safe. If I could pull them out, I would cut off the electric for both flats. Unfortunately, they are too firmly attached to either. It's an electric meter for both flats.
It's just a tripped fuse, don't worry. I'll just flip this switch and we're back on.
Jesse, can we talk to you for a second?
Sure, but not right now. I'm right in the middle of something.
And let's check the floors. Let's check. Our floor. I think I heard something. Oh, it was probably just my imagination.
Can you unlock this door for us?
Let's see. Blimey. You don't see these very often. This is a very special lock. It would take someone much more skilled than me to open it.
Great. I thought you were an expert.
I am. But this lock is just beyond me. Why would anyone need one of these here? It must have something to hide.
Is there any other way we can get inside then?
Well, not unless we can find some plastic explosives or a pneumatic drill. Or a key.
Yeah, because I'm sure there's a key lying around here somewhere.
Well, what can I say, my friend? Let's try to think positive.
Okay. Go to the bottom floor again. So, how did we have here? That one empty. From flat 1, we apologize for cluttering the hall. The removal company has been called and they will collect sofa and a chair soon. We are sorry for the inconvenience, but we are sure you can put up with these few items for a bit longer, just like we would put up with your dog for all these years, Morrison. Can't seem attracted to it, but what? An old sofa? The Morrison left it here when they moved out. Some stitches on it. Look fresh. Has it been mended recently? Nothing else popping up though. Let's see. There, and it's Mitzi, and let's see if she can pick lock that one then.
Would you like to try your famous lock-picking skills on this lock here?
Let's see. A young child could open this lock with a piece of wire.
That's fantastic. Have you done it yet?
No. I can't work when you're looking over my shoulder. Do you mind?
No, sure. I'll just walk away for a minute and stare at the wall if that's what it takes to get this done.
Thanks.
Banner? Heck? This one must have been quiet recently. It's Joe Davis flat up there. What is he thinking? Digging holes in the floor? Right on the edge there's some black shiny object. I can't quite tell what it is from here, but it looks like some kind of statue. How I can reach it is too high. The table on the right wasn't damaged so badly, I could probably stand on it. But as it's all rotten, I probably only fall and break my neck. Find another way to get the statue from up there. Can we use her?
So, what next?
Let's look around first. We must check everyone. I'm absolutely sure Eye of Adam is living in one of these flats.
I'd hope we could use her somehow and get up there. Lifting each other up, but okay. It's rotten fruit. Look at sunny side of the building. My side is always covered in dark, so it seems.
Clearly this place is empty. I reckon we can cross it off the list.
Mrs. A, what does depression feel like?
Well, it feels like all I want is to die, but I have to live.
That's funny. Most of the time I feel like I want to live, but I have to die.
Okay. Socket examine. Uh, we need something so we can climb up there. Stitches there. Do with it. These radios are some of the few remnants of the old days, most have been taken off the walls. Those that are left haven't been working for years. Nope. Had to try. Let's see if we do this. Okay. Nothing we can do there. Can't really do anything there because that lock was. Can't go in our flat. Okay. So let's see. Since Brian doesn't own a car, every day he rides this bicycle to get to work. Not just his pride and joy, but also his only means of transportation. I bet he would be gutted if something happened to it. Much as I want to, the noise would only alarm him. I'm sure I can think of a better way to get back at Brian. Yeah, I know. Oh, come on. Like, take off the tire? It can be on my hand.
That'll teach you not to mess with the cat lady.
Okay, so we got a crank. Okay. There's someone walking inside. Brian's definitely in. Get a rag. I think I heard someone cough. He's home, alright? Okay. Let's go up. See who's home. The thing is, to get pull out those, I need to first switch that one off. Heard noise from there. If we have to go all the way down. And I don't have anything to. Go to ground floor and see what's down there then. dog lady. Lives in flat 2 with that stinky mongrel of hers. I can't remember her real name. I've always called her the dog lady. Needless to say, we are not the best of friends, but we usually do our best not to show it.
Hello. You live on the first floor, am I right?
Yes, that's correct. Flat 2. And you're Susan Ashworth, I presume. I've been meaning to talk to you, actually.
Really? Is something wrong?
Well, it's those cats. I understand you're trying to do a good thing, but it's become unbearable lately. This can't be sanitary for people living here. And I'm sure it's not allowed by the council either.
Are the cats bothering you?
Yes, they are, actually.
They usually stay outside anyway. I bet you hardly ever see them.
I see them all the time, actually. Ever since the Morrisons from Flat 1 moved out last month, your cats seem to reside permanently on my floor. And that sofa, my God! They're always gathered round it like it's their shrine. It was Morrison's responsibility to dispose of it, but they just left it there. And a whole load of other rubbish, too.
Okay, that's not my fault really, is it?
But you encourage cats to come here. You feed them. Everyone knows that. Every time I take William for a walk, he gets upset and tries to chase them away.
Okay.
Did you say they sleep on the old sofa?
I didn't say they sleep. Have you not listened to me? I'm beginning to wonder if they ever sleep, actually. They just keep climbing up and down, the wretched thing. They're noisy. They leave germs all over the place. They've scratched upholstery and the paintwork. And William keeps chasing them. He's so quick, I can't hold him most of the time. What if he runs off and gets lost? I'm telling you, we've never had such problems before you decided to bring here these homeless devils.
Okay.
Who's William?
William is my dog, of course. He's 12 years old, you know. He shouldn't be running after cats at his age.
Look, they're not my cats.
You're Susan Ashworth, the cat lady. We all know what you do. Everyone's sick of those cats, and I am too. Brian said he will get in touch with animal control if things don't improve.
He already did.
Really? Well, I certainly don't see any improvement on first floor. It's still completely overrun by these filthy creatures. He'll have to talk to them again.
I hear they've run out of business recently.
Then he'll have to find another one. This is just not good enough.
I have to go now. See you later.
Come in, it's community man. Let's see, do we have any? Nope. We'll put freshly picked flowers in a vase to brighten up this grim-looking hall. They are like a bunch of roses on a long forgotten grave.
Maybe one day you will forgive flowers, Mrs. A.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
FM. What?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to push it.
Don't worry, Mrs. A. Could have happened to anyone.
I'll clean it in a minute, but please, be more careful in the future, yes?
Maybe.
You be more careful, nosy old witch.
Big piece of glass. It's heavy, I think it's meant to be a storage place for cleaning products, vases, and junk mail. Those who have lived in this house as long as me will know there's actually a door to the basement behind it. No one goes down there anymore. It's not safe, apparently. Nothing useful inside, just piles and piles of leaflets. Could push that cabinet out of the way, but I don't really want to be seen. Only we could get rid of this old witch somehow. Something this way and... Let's see. Are the cats out here? Then we should be able to open her door, right? The dog will... So, let's see. No? I thought she would be able to... Why not? I think we can do this though. Sofa. Can open. Inside. Touch it.
Hey, look at this. Valerian root extract. Cats love it. It has the same effect on them as catnip. They go absolutely crazy for it.
You found it inside that sofa?
Yes. I wonder how it got there. Maybe the Morrisons wanted to leave a goodbye gift for that woman and her dog? Yes. Well, they would. I always thought they were reasonable people.
Oh, what a shame they moved out.
We put this in here. Oh,
okay.
Man.
I think we're getting closer.
Oh, wait. I suppose he'd use it on her, maybe. I find it very pleasant myself, but I probably would if I was a cat. Okay. I thought I was gonna put it on her somehow, and the cats would come on her, and she would go up to the dog. Or if I could get the dog out. Maybe on the radiator then.
Come on, guys. The party moved over here.
Okay, so can we pick it now? Why not? I want the dog to get out there and chase the cats, damn it.
Where are they?
This is A.
Well, aren't they quick? This dog is making quite a racket. Someone should complain to the owner, don't you think?
Definitely. She should put that broom down for a minute and sort a dog out.
Let's go and maybe talk to her.
Your dog is making horrible noise. Can't you do something?
It's probably because your wretched cat's upset him again. Poor William. I'd better check on him. William! Come back, my little prince!
Bye-bye.
Are you sure the cat'll be all right?
Please. These cats can easily outrun some old mutt.
Think.
I'm going to push this cabinet out of the way. I remember there was a door behind it.
It's too heavy. I don't think that's gonna work.
Are you kidding me? I'll show you how it's done. Stand back.
Okay.
There. The door everyone's forgotten about.
Wow. You're stronger than you look, Mrs. A.
Yeah, perhaps I am.
Okay, we come back here in a second. Let's go up here first.
Look, she left the door open. Do you want to check her flat? I'll stay here and keep watch.
Good idea. I'll be as quick as I can.
Thanks for the bits, Windex. How are you doing today, buddy?
It's not her. I didn't find anything. No computers, no laptops, no telephone line. Okay, I'm not really surprised, are you?
At least we can now cross her off the list.
Hmm? Yeah.
Let's go.
That's more work, huh? Let's... Well, I'm doing good, thank you. Let's see if we can use the room. Get that
I'll try to
stuff.
catch that thing for you, alright?
It's a statue of a cat. How nice.
So there's another wacko obsessed with cats in this house. Lovely.
A black porcelain cat with open mouth. It wouldn't be out of place in my own flat, but I have probably got enough of these already. Shake. Something in it. Something inside. Break it. Oh! There's a key inside that cat statue. What a strange hiding place. What happened to the good old doormat?
I see I caught this statue only so you could smash it to pieces. Thanks.
I don't remember asking you to catch anything.
Okay. Now we got the key to apartment 3. I think we go there first. kid was home, right? Gosh. It's my imagination. Yeah.
Do you want to go in first?
Come on in. The place seems empty. Watch out, Mrs. A. There's a massive hole in the floor. Just step around it.
I'm not blind. Besides, I know it's there. We saw it from the floor below.
Let's have a look around. There's got to be a computer here somewhere.
I really don't like this place.
Yeah. It's rather creepy.
There's a phone there.
That damn hole. Remember the hole, Susan?
Yeah. Why can't I?
Bingo. We found what we were looking for. This laptop could be it, you know. Maybe Joe is our guy after all. No. It's a disaster. The power lead is missing. It won't switch on.
Right. What a shame. Can we go now, please? I think I've seen enough. I don't need any more trouble.
No,
Oh,
it's
no,
okay.
no.
I've got an idea. It seems it's a similar model to mine. I'll just go back to the flat and bring my power lead.
I don't know. You sure this is gonna work?
I think so. At least we'll give it a shot. Just stay here and I'll be back in a second.
Just hurry up.
Yep, I'll just grab the power lead and run right back. It's just across the hall. I'll be back before you know it.
Sure.
I'm an idiot. But fine, I'll wait here.
While I'm gone, think of a vegetable.
What? Why?
To keep yourself busy. I bet I can guess which vegetable you were thinking of when I come back.
So you're a mind reader now?
No, this is just a little experiment of mine.
Okay, whatever. Now go. We haven't got all day. Why do I always end up in places like this?
Because you always go with. Look at. Breaking mirrors. I tried it myself. It didn't cheer me up somehow. What a fancy chair! You usually see chairs like this in posh hotels in the country. Right, great. 3 6s. The number of the beast. Probably keeps mutilated bodies in this victim of his victims here. On the other hand, I read once there was some other meaning to the 3 6s too. Something really innocent. Can't remember now, it was a long time ago, and I have had other things on my mind. Even if I wanted to, the back door knob is missing. Can we use the... Probably not. Okay, so we have to go and find something. Socket, once we get the power lead, we can plug it in here. Okay. Coat rack, examine. No coats on the rack. Joe is probably wearing his coat wherever he is. It's cold this time of year. Desk. On the desk, the wall is covered with pages pinned to the wall. It looked like handwritten letters. Disgusting, rotten food is scattered on the table. Looks like someone made a meal and barely even touched it. Looks pretty old. They didn't make them like this anymore. Yay. War of the ants.
Careful now. That damn hole. Nearly forgot about it this time. Careful now.
Strange, I don't think it's even plugged in. It must be just be my imagination playing tricks on me. No point, it stopped ringing now. Well, if it was ringing at all.
Damn. The door handle just came off in my hand. How am I gonna get out of here now?
Okay.
Mitzi? Mitzi, are you there? Shit. Remember the hole, Susan. Jesus.
Put it back. And let's go in. What? The water from the bath has completely flooded the bathroom floor. Not that I care, I also want to leave as soon as possible. Mannequin, Okay, mannequin in the bath. This guy is nuts, no doubt about that. It's dirty, like everything else in this place. This must be the power lead that we need. Maybe the luck's on my side today, after all. Take it.
What the? I've got to get out of here.
What? Jesus. No. You were not supposed to be here! Why did you have to ruin everything? What have you done, you stupid, evil bitch? Who are you?
I'm sorry. The door was open? I thought you moved out.
You took her away, didn't you? What has she ever done to you?
What? Look, sir, you are wrong. I just came here to find my cat. It's gone missing.
Yeah, I see. That stupid cat. I've been looking for it too. The little bastard took off with my key. I'm gonna rip him to pieces.
I don't want any trouble. Just let me go.
And I've got a gun. I can shoot you right there in your heart.
It's not worth it, Joe. I've done you no harm.
Of course, you haven't got a heart. Isn't that right?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Listen, I've got to go now, all right? I'll slowly walk out of here, and you'll never see me again. calm down. I'll go now, and we'll forget all about this.
There's nowhere to go. It's all wrong. No matter what I do. Damn it!
Get back here right now and give me that blasted key!
Please, don't get angry. I don't have any keys. Just sit down and take a deep breath while I make my way out, alright?
That's gonna work. Down the hole we go. Ouch. Came through here, devil. Rats. This is gonna be one of those I have to actually examine the doors, or? Oh, we have to open. The writing above the door says came. Through. Devil came through. Yeah. Okay.
Come in, come in. There's no need to be afraid. I don't buy it. Come in already. I might need your help with something.
There are mostly horror books on these shelves. More than half of them are written by Stephen King. I guess Joey's a fan. This bed is rather fancy. It reminds me of beds they have in cheesy country hotels. Someone's bled on this chair too. There are bloody handprints all over it. The metal cover is slightly screwed in place. I can't move it by hand. There's nothing special about it. Is this Joe's what? Poor woman. This is horrible.
Hello? Misery. Is that what you said?
Okay. I'll whack you with my crank.
Where are we?
I really can't remember the name of this town, but I'm pretty sure the hotel is called Quiet Haven.
This is a hotel?
I know, it's a joke. They shouldn't charge half the price for this dump if you ask me.
Okay.
You need my help. I thought you wanted to kill me.
Why would I want to kill you? You must be mistaken. Who do you think I am?
Sorry. I must have gotten the wrong idea.
It happens to me sometimes. I've been known to be a bit intimidating, I guess. But I'm not a violent person.
Okay. Good to know.
I mean, I will use violence if I'm pushed against the wall. Do you know what I mean?
All too well, Mr. Davis. All too well. This is all just a dream, right?
It's funny that you would say that. I've already heard that somewhere today. But if this is a dream, I've been asleep for a very long time.
I'm sorry. I just want to leave.
Yes,
There's
I
5
understand.
handprints around.
I wouldn't stay here myself if it was my decision to make. I'm stuck here too. You see, my wife Ivy is in the room to the left. She's a little fragile at the moment.
Oh shit.
She said she was going to do her makeup, but it's been a week now. Maybe longer. Every time I try to talk to her, she just gets angry. And she tells me she's not done yet. I've cooked her a meal, but she ignores me. She never likes when I cook.
But what's that got to do with me?
If you talk to her, I'll show you the way out. I promise. Just go
Alright,
in there
talk
and
to
tell
her.
Tell her she looks fine. She's always so careful about looking perfect.
Okay, okay. I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
So, your wife's been in that room for a week?
Now that you bring this up, I think it might have been a month.
This
That's a
is
very
how
long
it is
time
to
to stay in
waiting
one
for
place.
the other
She
half
wants to look great.
when they
I
have
guess
to
it
get
takes
ready.
time, but we really have to go now. I think there's a big storm coming. I feel it in my bones.
Goodbye, Joe.
Oh, it took her that long, huh?
Hello? Misery. Is that what you said? Hello?
Hello. Just the same
Is that...
thing. Is this Joe's wife or woman? This is horrible. Okay, can we...
So, your wife's been in that room for a week?
Now that you bring this up, I think it might have been a month.
Okay.
That's a very long time.
She wants to look great. I guess it takes time. I think there's a big storm coming. I feel it in my bones.
Goodbye, Joe.
Can't get out of here. I can't use the crank on it, right? No. Can't use this because that's not. I need something to unlock it with. Can you strangle her? Can you no. Feels like there's something to do. Yeah, there are bloody handprints on there, but there's also a handprint above the door over here. Can't go anywhere to the right, it's stopped. Oh no, I can search. Okay. There's a book titled Mystery here. Is that what she meant? It's a long shot, but I might as well try. This is a book she meant, it's a long shot, but I might as well try. Okay. Yes. Pull left switch. Hello.
Hello?
Nothing else?
Is...
There's something this does. It opens up there, I think. If we do right again, and then it just goes back. I think you somehow are. Pull left. And it angles it down. Pull left again, then it goes back to normal. Pull right. Down. Left.
Hello?
I'm gonna say the same thing, right?
Is...
There's something we need to do here to get this correct. Okay, that was right. I'll put it right again, then it's gonna... Okay, now it points up. Question is, which state is it supposed to be in though? Okay, start from scratch. There's something I need to see in these panels. We put left. And it goes back to that state. Okay, so he switches between these two. Okay. Right. Right again. Oh, it seems like stuck in this again. I think there's something that's gonna pop up over here that I'm gonna do. It's normal. They're gonna say mystery?
Hello? Is that...
I mean, is this something that can be different? It's like two switches, but I'm just wondering if they are supposed to do something that changes something. There must be something they're supposed to change in here. Nothing to screw here. Right now. We're supposed to be able to see something in this. Still mystery, right?
Is that...
I'll put it left now. The mystery?
Hello?
There's nothing else that comes up in here. We had that one already. Still mystery, right?
Hello?
Trying to see in the mirrors if it's something. This is like the normal one. Nothing odd about it. Right? Because then it's gonna be misery.
Hello?
Yes, misery, blah blah blah. There's nothing we can do here. Wonder if there's something we need to do with the panel now. This one? No. Use this one again? No. This one? Can't do anything there. Bed is still the same, chair is the same. This one is the same. Oh wait. Wait here now. Left, right. Left, right. Right? Is that what it can be? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5 up there. Okay, so let's see. Panel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hello?
No. That's what it would mean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 2 right handprints. Oh. 2. Yeah, it's right hand. Derp. Oh, okay. So 2 right, 1 left, 1 right. Okay. I read that wrong. Okay, so right, right, left, right.
Hello? Misery. Is that what you said?
Oh, what the heck? Oh, I have to take in account the one up there, so it is 2 right. Ah, damn it. Okay. I have to take in account the 5 that's up there. Okay. So it is right, right, left, right, right. There is 2 right there. Yeah, exactly.
No. 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 No! This isn't Ivy! This isn't my wife! It's the monster. It followed me here. It always follows me. No matter what I do.
Look, I'm sorry.
You must kill it.
What? Why me?
You still got that power lead, haven't you? The one you stole from me?
How do you even know about it?
You must use it to kill her. To strangle her.
You're out of your mind.
Do it.
Strangle the goddamn creature so it never follows me again, or I'll shoot you right here, right now!
Kill me if you want, but I won't do that.
You're with her? I should have guessed. I can't trust you. You're better off dead.
Are you alright, Mrs. A?
You look like you've seen a ghost.
Something strange happened. Maybe I am mad after all.
Don't be silly. I was gone for less than 1 minute.
Really? Somehow it felt longer than that.
Time drags when you've got nothing to do, I guess. I see you found the laptop cable. That's good news, because I don't think mine will be any good. Let's see what's on this hard drive, shall we? Well, that was a waste of time.
Never mind. At least now we're sure it's not him. Let's just go. I don't want to spend another minute in this place.
That was a weird one.
Hey, did you think of a vegetable?
What?
I'd asked you to think of a vegetable while I was gone. So? Did you?
Yeah. Sure.
Great. Now don't tell me. Was it carrot?
Yes. A carrot. That's
Oh.
amazing. How did you know?
That's the secret. I can't tell you that, Mrs. A, or else it wouldn't be a magic trick anymore. Yay, it works every time.
Okay. Don't get too big-headed now.
Sure, but I am the greatest.
Look, I only said it was carrot to be nice. In fact, I thought about celery.
Ooh.
I wasn't going to say, but you leave me no choice.
Yeah, right.
Yes. Now, let's go. Joe can come back any minute, and you don't want to meet him. He is not a nice guy.
Okay. Let's go down. Let's see what we can do in here then. Into the basement we go. Pipes. Water supply for the whole building can be switched off here. There's no need to do that now though. Extension cord, take it. What are we gonna need that one for? Cold chute, examine. It hasn't been used many years. All flats have central heating these days. Open them. It can be opened. I'll need a crank. Good thing we have one. Yes. It's filled with coal, dirty stuff. Okay. Tin of paint. It's red, the color of blood. The lid is stuck, dried up paint is holding it firmly like a glue. I need some tool to Price it open. I can easily price it open with this screwdriver. Done. I can pick up the tin now. Take it. Quiet Haven Hotel. Never heard of it. What is this sign doing down here anyway? Soon dummy, huh?
I think I've got an idea. I know how I could pay Brian back for all that he's done to me and the cats.
Brian. The guy from Flat 6, right?
Yes, Brian. That nasty piece of shit. He deserves to be punished, you know. And this wedding dress will be perfect for this. You ever heard the legend of the cat widow?
The cat widow? No, I can't say I have.
Well, you're not from around here. But I'm sure Brian knows it. He grew up in this city, just like me.
So, what's it about?
It's an old story about a ghost cat who takes a human form to haunt her killer.
Wow, that's pretty crazy, Mrs. A. Do you really think we can pull it off?
Yes. Yes, of course. We just need to prepare. A good costume will do the job. This dress, we can alter it. We'll need some red paint, too.
Are you sure about that?
I promise this will work. And it will give us a chance to check his computer. If he's got one.
Okay, so what do we need?
Well, basically, we need 3 things. Red paint. We've got it already. The dress will make a great costume. We just need it in black. Also, it should look damaged. That's important. Cat Widow is a ghost after all. I'll need some scissors for that. We need some kind of mask. I don't want him to recognize me, obviously.
Okay, so take the dress. Yes. Oh. Okay, let's hang it back and I'm gonna do that. Back. Oh, closer. Put some. Not a great color for your bedroom walls, but we're perfect for writing threatening messages on the walls instead. Oh. It worked for Joe Davis in a way, unless, of course, those 3 6s on his bathroom door were written in red blood. I thought I was gonna. Tell me.
Okay, so what do we need?
Well, basically, we...
Mm-hmm.
Red paint. We've got it already. The dress will make a great... Also, it should look damaged. I'll need some scissors for... We need some...
Okay, we're supposed to use it on the... The heck am I gonna type it on then? Do we need to get the other item first? Oh, Francis wall looks fresh. Use the red paint on it. Okay, what can we do more? Okay. Shoot. Got that one back. We can't do anything with the water pipe at the moment. Go up. He lives above us down there. No. But I couldn't use it down. Okay. Oh, okay.
Would you like to talk to him?
Sure. I'll pretend I'm doing one of those customer surveys. Old people usually have time to answer lots of stupid questions.
They just want some attention, Mitzi.
Hello there, sir. If you could spare us just a few minutes of your time, we'd like to ask some questions about your internet service provider.
I'm not interested. I don't have any money. Go bother someone else.
Oh. But we're not trying to sell anything. It's just a little survey.
What? Wait a second. I can't hear what you're saying, sweetie. Let me get my hearing aid.
Do you think he'll be back with a shotgun?
Don't be silly. This isn't America.
I thought I heard someone. What did you want?
Do you own computer connected to the internet?
Say again?
Right. Okay. Do you...
I can't hear you very well, dear. You'll have to speak up. I'm an old man, you know. I'll be 85 this year.
Do you have a computer?
There's no need to shout. I've got my hearing aids. I can hear what you're saying.
Sorry.
A young, pretty lady like yourself wouldn't understand about old age. We live in two different worlds, dear. And if you're here to make fun of me, why won't you just go ahead and be done with it?
No, with all respect, I just wanted to ask if you by any chance own a computer.
Pardon?
A computer!
Wait a second, dear. I think I need to change the batteries in my hearing aid. I must have forgotten to switch them off last night. I'll be right back.
No, wait! Jesus.
Exactly.
I don't think I've got enough patience for this, Mrs. A.
To be honest, the chances that he's our guy are pretty slim. I think we should go.
Yeah, this is pointless. Even if he did have a computer, he probably wouldn't even remember how to switch it on.
Unless he's not alone. You should ask him about that before we go.
Okay.
Can I help you?
No, thanks, we're fine. Have you found some batteries?
What? I don't want to buy anything. I told you before, I'm not interested. I don't have any money. Go bother someone else.
Do you live alone?
When you're an old man like me, you end up watching all your friends and family die. I'll be 85 this year.
Doesn't answer
I
my
can
questions,
still cook
damn
my
it.
dinner, and I make my bed every morning, all by myself.
Just by himself.
So, you do live alone then?
Look, young lady, I don't need any help. I've told them already. I can manage just fine. I can still cook my dinner, and I make my bed every morning all by myself. And not that it's any of your business, but when I die, I'll die in my own home, in my own bed.
I'm honestly not trying to take that away from you. We're just here to ask about...
I will not have anyone washing me, or dressing me, or feeding me. I can manage. I've done it all my life, and it'll stay this way. I can still cook my bed, and I make my dinner every morning, all by myself.
Sorry to have bothered you, sir. We'll go now.
I'll see you later, ladies.
You heard
Next
that
time
perfectly
I'll do the
well.
talking, yeah?
He's tough. Wouldn't answer a single question. But he can't possibly be an internet whiz.
Yep, he's just a lonely old man. Let's cross him off the list.
Okay. There's something else that I need to trigger. Can we get a sister in our... and go in our own apartment now, or...? No, still can't do that. I'm missing something. Okay, so it needs to be up here then. 4. Yeah, we can't do Brian right now. It's these two. Thing is, he will just come out if I turn it off though. Can't use it yet, so it means I'm not
Are we breaking in?
Bad idea, Mrs. A. Rule number 1. Never break in when the owner's home.
I see. So, there's a whole rule book for amateur burglars?
No, just 2 rules really.
What's rule number 2?
Never take cynical cat ladies on a job with you. They will put your every action into question, make fun of you, and eventually put you at risk of getting caught.
Should I go home?
No, please don't. I can't do this without you.
That's better.
Not done. Oh, when they answer the door, is it deaf? Jesse's home. I can't just barge in. I still can't do anything to... Can I do this? Switch off. Oh. I'm having a thing to...
Damn fuse just keeps tripping. It's like we're living in the Stone Age here.
Jesse, can we talk to you, please?
Later, mate. Later. I'm really, really busy right now.
I'm missing something so I can pull that damn thing. Okay, let's try here and knock.
What's wrong?
I really don't feel that comfortable around babies, you know?
Yeah, I can imagine. I'd talk to her, but I'm not quite sure how to approach this. I'm hardly an expert on babies myself. If only we had some good reason to talk to this woman.
What do you mean?
Something like, I don't know, something to talk about. We can't just knock on her door and talk about the weather.
Let's go somewhere else then. We can always come back here later.
All right.
Let's see if we knock on his door then. See what happens. There's nothing else there. I want to talk to him. There must be some other way we can get inside and check if he's who we're looking for. I would really like to teach him a lesson, show him not someone he should be messing with. And we need to go to the ground floor. Or... Go outside? No. Go in here again. The wall looks fresh, yes. I can't use the paint on the wall. Reason. Maybe plug in some power to it. Nope.
So,
Gotcha.
what next?
Maybe we can find some clues in the mail. There's a mailbox in the hall.
Oh, okay. There's two she can pick lockets.
Do you think you can unlock this mailbox?
I think I can most certainly unlock this mailbox.
Then do it quickly. Someone can come in any minute.
A little room for the master locksmith.
Really?
Could
Exactly.
you step away towards the stairs and turn around? Please?
Sure.
Master criminal, if anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Done. Here's all the mail. Hide it in your pockets and let's get out of here. It was mostly junk mail and leaflets. I threw those away.
And what was left then? Letter to Pauline. Best Pauline Summers, she's a young mother who lives in flat 8.
Well, well. Looks like Pauline is looking for a babysitter. This letter says she's supposed to interview an agency nanny later today.
Great. I could be a nanny.
It's certainly worth a try. But I should warn you, I don't want to have anything to do with that baby. You're gonna have to handle this on your own.
Sure, I understand. Leave it to me, Mrs. A.
Okay. Whoop. No. Wrong floor. Top floor.
Coming!
Right, step back. I'll handle this.
Oh, hello?
Hi. I've heard you're looking for a babysitter. Is that correct?
Well, yes, that's correct.
Look no further. My name is Mitzi Hunt. I'm currently a student, but I'm great with children. And I could really use a job. These school tuitions get pretty expensive these days.
Okay, maybe. But why is Mrs. Ashworth here? Hello, Mrs. Ashworth.
Hi, Pauline. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. I haven't seen you for ages. Are you here to apply for a job as well?
No, of course not.
Oh, Susan's my auntie. She told me about the job. I was a bit shy to come and ask like this, so she offered to come along. She is my favorite auntie. Thank you so much again, Auntie Susan.
No problem, sweetie.
So, anyway, I'm starting this course on child psychology next semester, and I thought it would be useful to get some hands-on experience with little children. How old is your daughter?
She's nearly 6 months.
That's perfect. Aren't they just the cutest, most adorable little muffins when they're 6 months old?
Yes, well, you sure sound enthusiastic. Would you like to come in? Both of you?
It's okay. I'll wait.
Please come in too, Auntie Susan. I could really do with your support. You know how shy I get sometimes.
Yes. Well, you'll... Okay, I'll come.
A rough time for her, huh?
You owe me.
We need to work together on this. I'll do the talking, I promise.
Fine. Just don't overdo it.
It's too late for that, Mrs. A. What a nice flat! I love the wallpaper. Very retro.
Thanks. I decorated myself just before Alyssa was born. Please follow me. We can talk in the living room.
I'll need you to drag her away.
How the hell am I supposed to do that?
I don't know. I'm sure you can think of something.
Why don't you think of something? I told you I don't do babies. I feel so uncomfortable here. I'd gladly blend with this cheesy wallpaper that you like so much and disappear.
I know. So do I. Do you think I know anything about babies? No. But I'm trying to fake it, and so far she's buying it. Look, I need you to stay cool and come up with something that'll make her leave the room. Got it?
But that's where the problem is. I can't think of anything.
Just play it by ear, yeah?
They're mostly photos of a baby. There are a couple of Pauline and her ex, his face missing on each of them. She wants to cut this guy out of her life so badly. Why won't she just take these pictures down?
I should let you know from the start that looking after a toddler is not an easy task. They're just beginning to crawl, they're very curious, and sometimes they can cry for no apparent reason. And my Alyssa, well, she is a very noisy child. Do you have any previous experience with children?
Yes, I used to babysit my neighbor's kids.
Excellent. I know we all have to start somewhere, but it helps if you at least know the basics. I'd like to get back to work soon, you see, just part-time for now. That's why I need someone to stay with her. I'm not going to find it easy to be apart from Alyssa, but my career has always been important to me as well. They won't wait for me forever. If I don't do this now, they'll just replace me.
There just isn't enough support for working parents.
Tell me about it. If I don't get back to work in 2 weeks' time, they will cut my maternity pay in half. So I haven't really got a choice. It's either this or Alyssa and me will face the life in poverty.
I have a great connection with kids. I'm sure I can manage with Alyssa.
Okay, I don't doubt that. How about, would you like to hold Alyssa for a minute? We should probably see if she likes you first.
Yes, definitely. But I ought to wash my hands first.
Your hands?
My hands. I must have touched a million things on my way here. As much as I want to hold her, I just don't think it's safe, you know?
Really? What have you been touching?
Oh, just ordinary things, this and that.
You look pretty clean. I'm sure it'll be okay.
Well, if you must know, I stroked a filthy-looking dog.
Oh. If that's the case, then I would very much prefer that you wash your hands. I'll show you to the bathroom. Would you mind answering the door for me?
Sure, no problem.
It's probably just my friend Kate. Just let her in, please. Is that okay? The bathroom's this way. Follow me.
Your turn, Mrs. A.
Seriously?
Do something. Anything.
Fine. Make sure you scrub those dirty hands really well. I need a bit of time.
That's a big TV, isn't it? Gets dark earlier over this side of the building. Same thing, yes, nothing new. Nothing useful here, just books, and a few toys. The kitchen looks sparkling clean. Most of these photos show Pauline and her kid. There's also some guy on a few of them. His face seems to be cut out on every single picture he appears on. Odd. And I think this is the babysitter.
Hello?
Hello? Are you Kate?
I've been sent by the agency. My name is Rita Tickle. May I come in, please?
Agency? What agency?
The Happy Nanny Babysitters Agency, of course. We bring fun and professionalism into childminding at a discount price. May I come in, please?
Wait, just hang on a second.
I believe we have an appointment. It was confirmed by post. Didn't you get a letter?
Hang on, I said. I'm sorry. The position has already been taken.
Oh, great. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Thanks for your time. See ya.
Wait. There must have been some kind of mix-up.
No, there wasn't a mix-up. You're just too late. Bye.
I'd better call the office and find out what happened.
Okay. Oh, scissors. Pick. Stupid woman leaving baby right next to a pair of sharp scissors. There's a lot of photos of Pauline and her ex. His face is being cut out on every single one of them. Pauline's laptop, yes. I don't know enough about computers, so I should leave it to Mitzi. I hear the water running. I must hurry. It could be out any second now.
So, was it my friend at the door?
No, just some door-to-door salesman.
Well, I hope you told him to go to hell. I honestly don't know what these people are thinking.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm sure it's Kate this time. I'll let her in if you'll excuse me for a minute.
Wait! I think I forgot to turn the tap off in the bathroom.
Oh, that's okay, don't worry. Would you mind going back to the bathroom and turning it off while I answer the door?
I think I've got something in my eye.
Right.
I can't touch my eye. I'll need some help to get it out.
You'll be fine. Just go back to the bathroom and use one of my cotton buds. Don't be such a baby, Mitzi.
I'm feeling really sick all of a sudden.
Oh. Do you think you're actually going to throw up?
Yes, definitely. Oh, yes.
Quickly go back to the bathroom. I don't mean to be rude, but this is a very expensive carpet.
Will you come with me? Please? What if I faint? I'm scared. Everything's just spinning around.
Can Mrs. Ashworth go with you for a change?
It's okay. I'll answer the door and let your friend in, yeah?
Well... Fine. I'll put Alyssa in her bed for a minute and I'll come with you. It's that dirty dog you were touching, isn't it? Oh, poor thing.
It's you? Again?
Hello. Is this flat number 8? My name is Rita Tickle, from the Happy Nanny Agency. May I come in, please?
Look, sweetheart, I'm sorry. I can't help you.
You are looking for a nanny, yeah?
No, not anymore.
I have 10 years experience and training in child discipline techniques and behavioural psychology. Also, I am known for good personal hygiene, strong work ethics, and I only take one break every 5 hours. Just to use the restroom.
Wow, that sounds really great, but I don't need your services.
You don't need a nanny.
No. I've decided to give my baby up for adoption.
You're an evil person. You'll go to hell for doing that to your baby.
Yeah, I'm evil. But you're thick.
What the heck, bro? Okay, anything else we can do here now? No, it's still the same. Yeah, that was some rudeness, if anything. Just wondering what. Where can I? I'm probably supposed to put the letter somewhere. Hmm. Oh, so now we have a new. From Dr. Frank Salmon, it appears he's Joe's shrink. Apparently, Joe failed to attend his weekly sessions recently. Well, well, it looks like Joe's just as messed up as I am. Or worse, who knows? I should be the last to make judgments, really. No. Thinking about cutting that, but okay. Oh, wait. This?
These scissors seem sharp enough. Let's create some diversion. I hope this is what Mitzi had in mind.
Oh, not that again.
What happened to the lights? I'm terrified of the dark. I can't move. Oh God, can't breathe.
Calm down, it's alright. It's probably just that stupid meter. It must have ran out of money again. It's not even that dark.
Please, you got to do something about it. I think I'm going to faint.
Fine, just stay in my bedroom. There'll still be plenty of sunlight there at this time of the day. I'll go outside and put some money on the meter. It'll only take a minute.
Right. Let's do it.
Is that you, Mrs. Ashworth? What happened?
No idea. Maybe it's a blackout, like in the old days.
It's probably just the meter. Let me see.
So it's not her either. A waste of time. It's time to leave. This interview is over.
Okay. That's the same thing. There's nothing new here.
I don't get it. The cable's been cut. But why would anyone do that?
I think we're going to go now. This whole power cut gave me a terrible headache.
Is that you, Mitzi? But we haven't finished yet. Have you changed your mind about the job?
No, of course not. I'm just scared of darkness. And I still feel sick, you know. Perhaps we can continue some other time.
I've had it. I'm getting a new fuse box.
Was that you, Jesse?
Yeah. How are you doing, Pauline?
Well, we need the power back. Can you do something?
Yeah, I can easily fix that. There's an electrical store that's open till late. I'll get some stuff. I'll be back before you know it.
Bear in mind it's not just the fuse box, it's the cable this time.
I'll get a new cable too, don't worry. But in the meantime, go home, find some candles and chill, yeah?
Thanks, Jesse. That's awfully nice of you.
Well, it was great seeing you, but we're going to leave now.
Hello.
Who's that?
My name is Rita Tickle.
Rita who? What the hell is going on here? Do you know this woman, Mrs. Ashworth?
I've never seen her before in all my life. Now she'll think we are absolutely crazy.
I wouldn't worry too much. You're not exactly the most popular neighbor in the house, anyway.
Thanks.
What? You don't actually care what those idiots think, do you?
No, of course not. It's just that Pauline seems all right. I'm not too proud of causing her all this trouble.
It'll get fixed soon. Look, Jesse's gone out. We can now get inside flat 7 and see what he's been up to.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
We can also cross Pauline off the list. I've searched through her internet history, and needless to say, there's nothing exciting there.
But it's probably with Brian then, huh? Go up here again. Locked, of course. The clock.
Now that he's gone, we can get inside.
Yes, let's do that.
I'll close my eyes and you pick that lock, Mitzi.
Okay, but no peeking.
I'd never. You've really hurt my feelings now.
Yeah. Now close them. There, job done.
Jesus, are these...
Relax, Mrs. A. They're just Halloween masks.
Oh, good. That's good. Because I swear, if I see another bloody head...
So, I get terribly sweaty wearing it. There's such things as too much rubber. I hate clowns so much I'd rather not touch this mask at all. Okay, we take the hockey mask then. No, these look illegal. I guess he just likes plants. This one's pretty big. This speaker is massive. It's connected to Jesse's computer. Whenever he plays some music, the walls must be shaking. That one works. Oh shit, yeah. This piece is plugged in here if you only have access to a working electrical outlet.
So, who's got windows over this side of the building?
Well, Joe Davis lives right below. I guess we could also check one flat below Joe's. I just hope the cable's long enough.
Let's find out, shall we?
Okay, so we need to go down. We can't check there. Can't do anything here. I think we need to go down to the bottom one, don't we? Yeah, to the first one. Going to the right here where nobody lives anymore. Oh. this. Plug it in. Up again we go.
Right. I should be able to use that computer now. Could you give me 5 minutes, Mrs. A?
Sure. Why not? I'll keep an eye on the door.
Not him.
It's not him either. God damn it.
Well, well. Guess who it is. Okay, now we need to go down. There. It can go in there for some reason. Okay. Scissor, cut.
We need to make some adjustments. Now this is a dress worthy of the cat widow.
Why don't you admit it was too small for you?
Ha ha, bloody ha. Why don't you just shut up? Whoever wore this dress probably hadn't eaten in years. You'd struggle to get a skeleton into it. This is it. We've got all we need.
Great. Are you going to tell me about the cat widow now?
Yes, it's story time, Mitzi. The legend says there was once a bad man who hated cats. He hated his neighbors too, and his job. And when it rained, he'd curse and smash things. He hated his bald head and his weak, ugly body. He probably hated himself the most, although he would never admit it.
I think I see where this is going.
One day, out of pure hatred for the whole world and everything that lives, he captured a family of cats and drowned them all in the river. That day, the sun turned black and all the birds went silent as the 6 kittens struggled for life. But trapped in a strong canvas bag, they never had a chance. They all died that day. All but one. The mother cat, in a desperate fight to set herself free, by pure luck, clawed her way out of the bag and swam to the shore. She lost everything that day, her beautiful children and her proud husband. Her heart crashed into pieces as she watched their limp dead bodies stolen by the current. Running after them, she followed them for days, for as long as she could. Then, eventually, she lost sight of them. She stayed on the bank of the river for a while. The world stopped turning for her, her eyes empty and blind. And then, one day, she slowly slid down the bank and into the cold, dark water. She gave in to it. She let the river take her away too, cover her mouth, her ears, her eyes. But as the water filled her lungs, and she started slipping into darkness, there was another strange feeling that burst in her mind like a ball of flames. Anger, rage even. Her last craving, before she drowned, was for revenge. for blood. And so she returned, reborn and changed, a cat widow, veiled in black, mistress of the cats. Her body of a young woman, but her eyes of a cat, and her face, white, rotten, face of a corpse. Those who saw it rarely lived to tell the tale. She would get her revenge on all cat killers and cat torturers, but there was someone she had to see first, someone special, someone she really hated the most. As the evening came, it was strangely quiet in the man's flat. As he lived alone, he usually liked to fill the silence with the sound of radio or TV shows. But that night, he switched them all off, feeling anxious and tired after work. He tried to sleep, but couldn't. And for once, there wasn't anyone there he could blame for it. As he stared through the window, he kept thinking about how much he hated that view. He liked it once, a long time ago, when his wife was still there and they were happy together. Suddenly, he heard knocking on the door. Some part of him was glad, because that meant he could take it out on whoever decided to bother him. There was nobody there. He almost felt disappointed, but before he turned to walk away, he suddenly noticed something down the hall. On a nearby wall, there was a giant shadow of a cat. He stopped again. He couldn't believe his eyes. Someone wrote "Cat Killer" on his door. He had a passion for trains. Although he hated being a train driver, he had always enjoyed watching them move. But now, his train model was moving all on its own. He was absolutely certain he'd left it switched off. And yet, there it was, running at crazy speed, remote control missing. Something was seriously wrong, and that something had entered his home now too. He hoped he was just imagining things, tired as he was. But there was another surprise waiting for him in his bedroom. "Cat Widow is here," was written all over the wall. As in a dream, he went to the kitchen to get a drink. There was no water. He knew there were valves in the basement that turned it off, but no one's been down there for years. He felt sick. None of this made any sense. And yet, deep down, he knew what he did to the cats was wrong. There was a part of him that almost wanted to be punished. The part he tried so hard to hide. He thought he'd heard something in the corridor. Was there someone there with him? His head was spinning. He felt ambushed, trapped, like an animal. He had to get out of there. Getting really scared now, he decided to call the police. His phone was of no use. The SIM card had been removed, and that wasn't even the worst part. There was a photo of a black cat set as screensaver. He remembered this cat. He'd watched that strange pest control man put it in a cage and into his van. He'd looked at it through the window for a while, then pulled the curtains and went to bed. He stopped, paralyzed. He'd heard something right in front of him. A whisper, more like a purr. She was there, in the dark corner of his living room, waiting. Black veil covering that pale, dead face, and yet he could almost feel Cat Widow's eyes piercing through him. She came closer, like a ghost, and swiftly removed the veil. She came back for him, to take him to the river, to make him pay for what he'd done. As he looked into her eyes, he could feel the world spinning around him, his knees go weak, his pants suddenly wet around his crotch. As much as he hated life, he didn't want to die either. Inside, he was just a big, stinking coward. And then he fainted. Did you see his face? I knew he'd fall for this.
Yeah, we scared the living shit out of him. Now that's teamwork. Are you sure he won't know it was you, though?
Oh, he probably will, once he's had time to think about what happened. But he's too proud to ever admit he's been beaten by a woman. I know him just about enough to know that.
Let's hope so. I don't want you to get in trouble because of me.
No. That was something I had to do for myself. And I feel much better for it.
The only problem now is that we still haven't found Eye of Adam. Because it definitely isn't Brian. I've searched through his laptop and all I found was a load of porn.
Let's cross him off the list.
Well, that means we've checked everyone. We've hit a brick wall. Perhaps I was wrong. Maybe he doesn't live here at all.
I think we need to sleep on it, and we might get some more ideas in the morning. Shall we head back home?
Yeah, I do feel tired. You're right, we need some sleep. Really wish there was an elevator in this building. What's that? A note? What does it say, Mrs. A?
You will not believe it. Meet me at midnight, both of you. I will wait. Flat 5. Door will be open. Do not fear. Eye of Adam.
Flat 5. That's the old guy. Can't be. It can't be him.
I guess we'll find out. At midnight. We've got a few hours until then. Let's get some coffee.
So it seems like it's the old man in apartment 5.
It's
no.
just you and me, my love. No one will find us here.
What?
Stop worrying, Ivy. It will be all right. I will always love you. You know that. I'm gonna make you all better.
Okay. Chapter 7. Well, that sucks that it got stuck there. So this is the last chapter. Okay, we get to play now. Okay. We're in the old man's apartment. Fish tank. I don't like the look of that water. There isn't a single fish in the tank.
Just look at this door. Crazy son of a bitch. That's not gonna stop us. I think there's someone in the kitchen. Are you Adam?
Me? No, of course not. I don't have anything to do with all this foolishness. Never have. It's my son. I've told him time and time again, but he never listens. I've done my best to protect that boy, you know. I'm all he's got left in the world since his mama died, but it just wasn't enough.
Where is he then? Where's Eye of Adam?
He's in his room. Where else would he be? He's always in his room, staring at that screen for as long as he can. Look, I've made up my mind about this. I want to help you. This mess he's in, it's gone too far. I can't be part of this.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you don't understand. He's watching us. Right now, he can see us on his camera. He's very clever with this stuff. I never got my head around it. Just as much as I needed to, I guess. But not a lot.
Give us the key to his room. I want to talk to him.
Look, it's a trap. He knows why you're here, and he will kill you. Both of you. But he will not kill me. He won't dare. All these years, I've looked after him well. He owes me everything. It breaks my heart to do this now. What choice do I have? He left me this. I was supposed to keep it for myself, but I want you to take it. He won't dare to kill his own father, and I won't let 2 innocent lives be lost because of him.
What is it?
Just take the damn thing. There's not much time. Didn't you hear me? He's watching.
Okay, I guess we go. And big box.
What is it, Mrs. A?
It's a shoebox.
Take it away. Get rid of it. He must see that I don't have it anymore.
Shall we open it?
Oh God. Mitzi, we have to get out of here. Quickly. It's a gas mask. He's going to poison us.
Oh, that's what the tank is for. Yup. And
It's too late.
Shit. Oh, shit.
No! Stop that, Adam. You're going to kill your father.
We'll never make it to the door. That room is filling up with gas too quickly. Put the mask on, Mrs. A.
What about you? No, I can't.
You've got to. This is your only chance.
No, I can't let you die. Not like this.
It's my fault that you're here. I'm dying anyway. And you've got to live, Mrs. A. You'll live and you'll be happy again. You've been a great friend, Mrs. A.
No. You've got a date, and I'll make sure you turn up for it.
I can't.
There is no time to argue. I'll be fine. Now. Do it! Mitzi, think of a vegetable while I'm gone.
it's like she knows that she will come back to life again. We're back here again then, huh? And the game starts all over again. Queen of Maggots.
Darling. I've been waiting for you. What took you so long?
Say what you've got to say and let's finish this. I'm tired of you. Tired of all this madness. I just need to get back.
Very well. I'm not planning to keep you long. Let's go inside. I have one last job for you. There are still 2 candles left, Susan. You know how this works. A soul for a soul.
And that's it. I blow out the last candle, and I'll never have to see you again.
Only if you blow out the right one. I'll never bother you again. Isn't that what you want? But if you choose wrong, it will be your life extinguished forever. Just take a deep breath and do it.
But how should I know which one's right?
That's the thing, Susan. You can't know that. In life, you can't always know the consequences before you make a decision. Haven't you learned that yet?
That's not fair.
Nothing is fair. You opened your heart talking to that doctor, and he butchered you like an animal. Then those disgusting cannibals, they'd chop you up and cook you for dinner if you'd let them. And what about the man with the flowers? All that he wanted was to hear you play before he split your skull open. The way your husband treated you, the way your neighbors laughed at you for years, just for being different. You did not deserve all that, and yet it happened. Am I forgetting something? Oh, yes, of course. Most of all, was it fair that...
Shut up! Just shut up, you ugly bitch! Now I know who you really are. All those feelings I had in me for years. That bitter guilt and self-pity. That hatred for myself and everyone else. You are that miserable illness that's consumed my heart all these years. You, always there, always. Every day I looked at you in the mirror, like a dark cloud I couldn't see through. I let you take control of my life. I believed it was right to feel like this. But not any longer. This ends here.
Then blow out the candle.
Let's see if we say refuse.
No, I won't. I'm done playing your stupid little games. You won't tell me what to do anymore. I am stronger than you. I can close my eyes and you'll be gone.
Blow out the candle.
It's time to say goodbye, sister. I'm not gonna miss you.
You will never leave this place without me. You need me. We are one.
No. Tomato. You were thinking about a tomato, right?
Okay.
Tomato is a fruit, silly.
Who cares? I like tomatoes.
So do I. But I hate to disappoint you, but I was really thinking of onions.
Why onions?
They're the saddest of the vegetables, of course. They make people cry. What happened, Mrs. A? I saw you die. And yet, you're here. Alive, like if nothing's ever happened.
Well, let's put it this way. Everyone knows cats have 9 lives. So do cat ladies, apparently. But this time, I feel there won't be second chances. I'm down to one last life now. I can't afford to waste it.
You are such a nutter, Mrs. A. You are absolutely fucking bonkers. But I'm so happy to see you. Never, ever do that to me again, all right?
I can happily promise you that, Mitzi.
This is it. His room is through that door. It's time to face the eye of Adam.
What are we waiting for? Let's do it.
Oh, that's grand. Couldn't.
You're the eye of Adam? A pathetic, wheelchair-bound invalid? Is this a joke? Do you know who I am? Do you know what you've done to me? You fucking murderer! Tonight it's your turn to die. I'm gonna paint this room with your brains and I'm gonna watch and smile. I swear to God I'll do it. Well? Nothing to say? Nothing at all? Aren't you going to beg for your sad little life? Say something! Anything!
Mitzi, where did you get that gun from?
It doesn't matter. Please, Mrs. A. This is something I have to do. You are free to leave if you want. You don't have to be a part of it. Just try to understand. Beg for forgiveness, you scum. What the fuck is wrong with you? You don't believe I'm gonna shoot you, do you? Oh, I've dreamt of this moment for so long.
Look at this man, Mitzi. He hasn't twitched a muscle since we entered the room. I think he's paralyzed.
That's impossible. He's lying to us. He's faking it. Do something. Talk for God's sake. I need you to answer me. I need to know.
He won't answer you. He can't talk.
Then, how did he post all that stuff online? What the? How did he do it?
I think I know how. See that little device on his left eye? I've heard about these. It's a controller. It seems the only part of his body he can move is his eyeball. Controller connected to the computer tracks its movement, allowing him to...
What? That's ridiculous. How do you even know such things?
I'm a nurse? I've seen these before. Well, I've seen eye-controlled wheelchairs, but there's no reason why it wouldn't work with a computer.
Jesus. That would explain the whole Eye of Adam thing. He really is just the eye. But no, that doesn't change anything. He must die. He deserves nothing more.
Okay.
What? You arrogant shit! I will fucking do it. Just tell me one thing. One thing. Why? Why did you make Jack kill himself? Fine. It'll be a pleasure. Ready to die, scumbag?
Look at these oxygen tanks. I don't think it's a good idea.
What? Why not? I'm the one holding a gun here. And I will blow this bastard's brain out as soon as he looks at me. You hear me? Look at me. I want you to see what you've done. The pain you've caused me.
Mitzi, that's not what I meant. Just put the gun down for a second.
No! No. I can't do that, Mrs. A. I'm sorry. This is something I have to do. I have to.
Can't you hear that hissing sound? These cylinders are clearly leaking gas.
Please stay out of it.
You'll make a whole room blow up.
I don't care. Just leave me alone!
You lied to me. You never said you wanted to kill him.
Now, wasn't that quite obvious? What did you think I wanted to do? Have a coffee with him? Chat about the weather or politics?
Hey, you said
For
you
God's
wanted to
sake,
chat with him.
I'm here because this son of a bitch needs to die. If I don't kill him now, he'll just carry on and more innocent people will lose their lives. Do you really want that? Because I don't.
Think about it for a second. Would Jack really want this?
This bastard messed with Jack's head. He tricked him. That's what he does. He fucking tricked him.
But would Jack really want you to become a murderer?
No, he wouldn't. He wasn't violent at all. He was the kindest, sweetest guy I ever knew.
Exactly. Now, put that gun down already.
But what about me? No, I'll do it. I know Jack will forgive me.
This isn't the way to do it. Just turn these computers off instead.
No! He doesn't deserve to live after what he's done.
And who are you to serve justice like this? Do you really want to kill an unarmed, paralyzed man?
Why are you doing this, Mrs. A? I thought you were my friend.
That's exactly why I'm doing this. Even if we survive the explosion, how will you be able to live with yourself?
I won't have very long to live with it. I'll manage just fine.
Without his father, he's harmless. He was the one who supplied him with all this technology. He fulfilled his every single wish. I know this guy's rotten bad. There's no excuse for what he did. But he will be punished for it. Trust me. They'll put him in some stinking nursing home. He'll live his life like a vegetable. Stuck to bed, he'll have time to think about what he's done. And he'll never see a computer screen again. Isn't that enough?
He said, do it. He wants to die and I want to kill him.
He wants us all to die. Can't you see that?
Auburn.
Isn't that what he's been preaching? A joint suicide. That's why he wants you to shoot him. So we can all get blown to pieces. His final act. The work of his life. Are you really going to give him that satisfaction? Remember what you said about feeding the troll? That's exactly what you're going to do if you kill him now.
No. Maybe you're right. You should leave, Mrs. A. I'd never want you to get hurt. But I'm not going away without this fucker dead. Even if that means I die too.
Mitzi, have you lost your mind? You're going to sacrifice your life for this scum? He's a parasite! A worthless, evil piece of shit!
It's not like I've got anyone to live for, is it?
What? What about your mother? Your family?
She's dead. Yeah, I lied. I always lie. I grew up in an orphanage. My family never wanted to know me. The only person that cared about me was Jack. And he's dead. Yeah, happy now? So get the fuck out of here and let me do what I got to do.
I care about you. Do it for me. Come on, mate. It's been a long day. Let's go home. We've won.
Have we really?
Trust me. I know we have.
How?
I'm the cat lady. From now on, I win every single day.
Okay.
It's me, again, talking about my ordinary little life, as usual. I'm still surprised anyone would want to read this at all. The ramblings of a cat lady. Maybe I'm not a cat lady anymore. Things have changed here since Mitzi's death. I'll never forget those last few weeks. It's a horrible way to die. Stuck in a hospital bed with no hope and whole life to pass you by. 6 months ago, I lost the best friend I'd ever had. But at least we knew it was coming. I had time to accept it, just like she did. And I can only be glad we spent that time together. I still miss her though, every day. Did I ever mention I got into all this because of her? I opened her laptop the night after the funeral, and there it was. A friend request, over a year old. A little gift from behind the grave. I met some people. We go out sometimes, and I'm not alone anymore. It turned out there were others who felt like I did. I talked to them, tried to help. And now, I'm writing this blog. I must confess, yesterday was bad. It was one of those days when you feel like you're back in the past, and all the good stuff that happened was just a dream. But I woke up today, feeling better. Maybe I can never get rid of it. This invisible illness. Maybe it will always be living somewhere deep inside me, asleep, waiting. And when it'll hit me hard. But if there's one thing Mitzi taught me, it's that you have to pick yourself up and carry on. It doesn't matter that life isn't fair. It doesn't matter that you make mistakes. You fall and rise again. Worlds full of liars, traitors, cowards. But every now and then, you meet someone like Mitzi, who will just smile at it all. Now, I've forgiven the world and myself too. I teach myself to smile again. One day I'll get there. I know I will. Even if it takes me not 9, but 900 lives.
That was an interesting and weird game. of maggots.
Just take my hand, take the train to Neverland. All I need is you. We'll make a spark, bring the light, erase the dark. We'll be a candle to the world forever.
I like his song. It's good. What actually happened depends on what you think it is. I think it has to do with her struggle about suicide and all those bad thoughts she had, and she finally in the end figured out who she is and stood up against her own evil inner demons, or whatever you want to call it. Press any key